What's up? Welcome back to the vlog. It's only 57 degrees, but I'm putting on layers. I've got like a Nike dry fit. I've got this, and I'm gonna wear a rain jacket. Going to run some trails right now, which is very exciting. We're here at some trails, and I'm about ready to get going, testing out the Speedgoats. I've got both of them here. I've got the EVO Speedgoat and the Speedgoat 4, which I'm wearing right now. I'm also gonna look really crazy, but I'm putting on a raincoat to make it even warmer for myself because, as you know, Georgia's gonna be hot. Definitely the crazy person out here. It's like almost 65 degrees and I am all bundled up. But you know what? We are going to be steaming in Georgia. Let's go. The trail is beautiful today. Oh my gosh. I've been on the treadmill so much. I've been missing these trails. Whew. Starting to heat up. That's good. All right, big difference right away. The upper of these shoes is crazy different. It like molds much better to my foot. It might be a tad tighter in the upper, but it's making up for it with flexibility. We're done here. 6.02 miles. Stopping the Garmin right now. Ah, it feels good to say stopping the Garmin. Haven't said that in a long time. Did about 3 miles in each of the Speedgoats. Yeah, I have some thoughts. A little bit tight in the toe box and around the forefoot, so that's a little concerning, but I'm like sweating so bad, like there's water like pouring out from under this rain jacket. But that's good. Good training for Cruel Jewel. People were looking at me crazy though, for sure. Because it's like, it's mid 60s right now. And I'm running with a hood on and obviously a rain jacket and running hard. So, all right, I'll see you soon, bye. All right, so we're back. And now I want to give you my thoughts on the EVO Speedgoat versus the Speedgoat 4. So, first of all, these shoes feel completely different. Like, they almost don't even resemble the same shoe to me when you're running in them. When you're looking at them, yes, they look very similar. The EVO Speedgoat upper is something that they call the Matrix. It's a different type of fabric. It's much more breathable, much more flexible, and honestly feels a lot more nimble. The difference between the uppers on these shoes is major, and if you're thinking about picking up one of them, I would definitely recommend trying them both on because I had a much better fit and feel in the EVO. So there you go. The Speedgoat 4 is a little bit of a higher cut around the heel collar. The EVO Speedgoat is a little bit more aggressive, like a little bit lower. The heel counters are also very different. Like you can see on the EVO, it almost folds right here. And that's where like your Achilles goes right in. The EVO Speedgoat is a lot more rounded and just a little bit extra padding there. So I definitely felt this. I would say like that this heel is the one thing about the EVO Speedgoat that I'm not so hot on. The Speedgoat 4 also has this pull tab, which if you like pull tabs, you'll like that. The laces are also very different. The 4 has what's a little bit more like a paracord sort of thing, a little bit stronger. The EVO is a stretchier lace. So that actually was pretty cool to me. Like I like having just a little bit of a flex. Like I like being able to lock down the laces and then flex a little bit. The tongue looks different, but the construction of it and how it feels is pretty much the same. But again, coming back to the biggest difference between these shoes is this upper, and you can see on the Speedgoat 4 like they've got just a little bit of extra reinforcement. The EVO Speedgoat is a lot more breathable. That's kind of how these shoes are designed. Like the Speedgoat 4 is for a little bit more protection, a little bit more substance. You like a stronger shoe, maybe last longer. The EVO Speedgoat is more for speed. It's also lighter, more breathable. With the Speedgoat 4 though, I will say I was feeling a little bit of pinch right here. You can see it like as my foot was flexing, it was kind of just pinching in right there on my forefoot and on the outside too, just a little bit. I've tested so many shoes where the upper just feels incredible right out of the box that when you do have a situation where you have to break it in over maybe 30 or 40, 50 miles, I just feel like maybe that's an opportunity for a better design. Outsoles are very, very similar. They both have this Vibram Mega Grip. The lug pattern is almost exactly the same. Like it's slightly different, but pretty much the same. Now the next big difference between these two shoes is the midsole. And according to HOKA's website, the EVO Speedgoat has the same midsole as the Speedgoat 3. The Speedgoat 4 has an updated midsole. And for me, they were very, very different. They both have pretty much the same forward rock. Didn't notice a whole lot of differences there. But the EVO Speedgoat was just a little bit more pleasant to run in. Now, I've only been in both of these shoes for just very short amount of time. In my mind, I'm thinking which shoe am I going to try to break in more for the Cruel Jewel, which starts in a week. My money is going to be on the EVO Speedgoat. So over the next week, I am going to be putting in more runs in the EVO Speedgoat, making sure that's really broken in. I just have a feeling the combination of the upper and the midsole is going to treat my foot a little bit better over those long, grueling miles in the Georgia mountains. I think the 1 ounce difference in weight per shoe of the EVO is going to help a lot. I think the breathability is going to help dramatically. It's also feels like it's going to be able to get rid of water quicker, which is going to be great because I'm going to be sweating a lot and probably pouring a ton of water on my body. So it's all going to be draining out my feet and I'm going to need the water to be able to escape my shoes as I'm running. So my final thoughts on my first impression. The Speedgoat 4 is a great shoe. I really enjoyed it. However, I do think that it's probably going to take several runs to really break in and really get that upper more flexible and feeling good molded to your foot. The EVO Speedgoat, totally different right out of the box. It just felt like a glove on my foot. It felt like an extension of my foot. I've said that before in other shoe reviews. Like it didn't need any breaking in. So what am I going to go with for the Cruel Jewel 100? Well, if I'm picking between these two shoes, it's going to be the Evo. But there's another shoe that I'm thinking about very strongly, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. All right, but that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to check out my first impressions of these two pretty great trail running shoes. Again, thank you to HOKA for sending these out. I had a blast testing them out for the first time, just a really short run, quick, but I was able to do them back to back, which I think is really important when you're comparing shoes. Stay tuned. Over the next couple days, I'm going to try and upload a couple more quick videos to keep you guys updated right before the Cruel Jewel 100. We're almost there. Thank you guys so much for joining. I will see you again soon. Bye.